future. I think that's what it is. I think if we restrict ourselves to just games, we're limiting ourselves to what we do. The idea of kind of open narrative, the idea of producing multimedia artifacts, cross-platform, transmedia. I think this is kind of where things like that is, especially people from the NTI, for example, are doing the kind of gaming courses, but it's not just gaming, it's animatics, it's animation. It's cinematics, it's the need for VR and AR, it's the need for the development of visual effects. Using the technology we have here, we have a visual effects course, we have the animation courses, we have courses to do with kind of computer games. These things are not separate, they are combining together, and what you'll find, I think, is that when one game and game development will increase, it will be the fact that you will have other aspects of that at the same time, whether it's episodic, whether we have a running narrative for games, and games are run as the Batman franchise is, as an episodic way of doing things, whether you have script writers, because you're going to need somebody to write narrative and design for things like this. Where you're going to collaborate with the audio guys and the sound guys to produce kind of high quality audio. So we have these kind of courses that run, but they are beginning to merge the fact that we can't produce a game by yourself anymore, which I'd like to. But you need production teams, you need audio teams, you need sound teams, you need pre-production, post-production teams. And I think what will happen is that over the next 3 or 4 years, you'll find that people like the NCI will produce creators and makers that have specific skill sets that will look to the future and go, this is where gaming will go to. The fact that we are now moving everything online, we're losing physical media, for example, still. Every console, every generation seems to the fact that they're unwilling to produce content purely on physical media. You'll find that maybe sort of the audio tracks could be downloaded individually to the video tracks, that you can maybe use your own virtual space. You can maybe use the Steam platform to produce your own content, your own games on, for example. But also the fact that people are beginning to open up other kind of virtual aspects as well, so people can maybe work in different environments and different sort of coding environments or building environments. I think we mentioned before the idea of Minecraft, and Minecraft having this idea that you can design and build stuff in Minecraft, but also get accredited for your design and build skills in Minecraft. These are kind of where the idea of gaming becomes that it isn't just the bedroom coders anymore. It's becoming part of the lifestyle choice of a lot of people, especially creative people, that they see game and the game culture as a way to go into the creative industries and creative media. So it's never just radio and film and television anymore, and it's becoming the fact that you are a multi-skilled, multi-platformed creator, and these are kind of the areas and aspects I think gaming will go into in the future. All in the Midlands. Yeah. It's great, the fact that people are open for business. I think it's a nice way of putting it, that the companies and collaborative practice we had rare here a couple of months ago, they seem to be now hopefully kind of a repeat business to come back and to find out what the gaming courses are doing, finding out what we're doing and what we're producing. But these are the companies that people can go into. It's not like you have to go that far to find jobs and roles, whether it be audio, whether it be visual, whether it be programming and coding, whether it be hacking, whether it be the visualization of games. These are all things that are happening in and around Birmingham and the wider West Midlands area. It's a lucrative industry, it's a creative industry, it's also an industry that's continually evolving and changing. Unfortunately, it hasn't gone away, it's stayed where its roots have been, which is fantastic. If people are willing to stay, they have. I mean, games have stayed in the West Midlands, which has been a lovely thing. I mean, growing up with games, growing up with kind of the development of computer games from the mid-80s to now, to 2018-19, I've seen, I'm old enough to have seen the evolution of computer games. I've also seen the evolution of companies, and the fact that the companies have stayed in and around the West Midlands area. So it's Derby, Warwickshire, Leicestershire, Midlands area, down to Leamington Spa and Banbury. These kind of areas are huge creative media hubs. Birmingham being the second city, the kind of area in and around this space has been amazing, just for creative processes and things. And there's small companies, there's big companies, there's people working as individual developers, there's outsourced stuff. It's nice the fact that in 20 or 30 years' time, as we have seen in the prior 20 or 30 years' time, that Birmingham has stayed a creative media hub, especially for the gaming industry and the gaming areas.